Sunday marked a new era for the Liberal Party of Canada as Mark Carney won the party's leadership race with 86% of the vote. We wondered, how does that impact people's voting intention in the next election, and what are their thoughts on the win?
I think the extent of it is fascinating. I think 86%, of the party gives him a huge mandate with his own people. Whether or not he can transfer that into a mandate for the country, is going to be the interesting thing.
Well, I think he doesn't hold a seat in Parliament, and he's an unelected bureaucrat, and it should have never happened.
I look for someone who has leadership capabilities and demonstrated capabilities. And I think Mark Carney has done. Bank of Canada, Bank of England, right? Merrill Lynch. So he's definitely demonstrated he can run things. So,
Your thoughts on Mark Carney winning the Liberal leadership last night?
I thought that was excellent. I think he's going to be a good prospect.
And do you think this impacts your voting intention for the next election?
I think I was on the fence for change, and now I'm going to wait and watch, and I think this is going to be a good thing. We'll see what happens.
Is the party a second look now that they have a new leader?
No. I'll see the actions. I don't care what he says.
Yeah, actions speak louder than words.
Actions speak louder than words.
Yeah,
you're going to make all these promises. Okay, let's see you keep them.
Maybe you change your voting intention for the next fall, for the next election?
He had, you know what? I'm thinking conservative unless I see some big changes, because all they do is spend our money and throw money at problems and give our money away, and we're all struggling, and there's too many people going to the food banks and they're not making it, and people can't buy their own homes. He needs to change things. Canada used to be affordable.
Carney needs to change things.
Yeah, he needs to change things if he wants my vote. Otherwise, I'm going to stick with the Conservatives. At least they were trying to get rid of the carbon tax.
He already appears to be, from polling, turning over what was a massive Conservative lead, which appears to give the Liberals a chance at the next election.
Yeah.
I think that's what I see as being, Carney's position. He's electable. Trudeau was no longer electable.
Having new leadership always kind of changes the foundation of a team or a party. So I think it's important for people to kind of give it a second look. I'm curious to see what changes they make for the Liberal Party and how it, what their goal is for the federal government. And then what that means in terms of how the other parties kind of react in opposition to that.
Yeah.
I think it shakes things up, which is important because obviously everyone's frustrated. So hopefully it's for the better anyways.
We don't just report the news. We live here too. We're your neighbors, bringing you stories that matter to all of us. No government funding, no outside influence. Kelowna Now, local, independent. News you can trust.